I will start with the National Cathedral.
No, we'll get there. But I'm dealing with this.
I want to flow. It's a flow. Just give me a minute, please. I'll get it. I beg you.
Right.
We were told that corruption had happened under the National Cathedral. If you believe the narrative, especially leading up to election, if you believe the opposition narrative, you would think that by now people would have been in jail. But we saw the audit report. And that audit report, I believe the opposition said that no criminal offense was committed. That every single money used in the National Cathedral was used for the purposes. You can question whether it was a priority, and that is excellent. You can question whether we should have been doing it. That's also excellent. But the audit report, the comprehensive audit report, and the decision said that no crime was committed and has been committed so far. That is why so far there's absolutely nobody standing trial for the National Cathedral. We said that crime has, of course, yes. So that is one thing. So on the National Cathedral, vindication has come in a time of womb. Then I come to Cecilia Dapa.
Dr. Zaato, the reason why, you see, when you go into this, the audit report, as you reference, is different from the management letter. There are two different things. We had a perfect and extensive conversation on this matter just a few weeks ago, which clearly indicated that questions had to be answered in terms of the expenditures that were incurred in this National Cathedral, and then also the padding of certain expenditures that were captured in this said report. So it is premature to make that conclusion. And that's why I'm saying that because that matter is not on the table for sensitive discussion, I started off with Cecilia Dapa for good reason, because of what is captured in the Special Prosecutor's report.
Thank you. So Cecilia Dapaah, this woman was hounded. This woman was harassed. This woman was insulted. She did a very noble thing. She resigned her position so that the government doesn't become a punching bag. She left. His Excellency the President Akufo-Addo wrote a letter in accepting it. A later part of that letter says that I believe that you will be vindicated with your king. The president was roasted for that. People called him names. People said they had already acquitted him. So I acquitted her. So far, Cecilia Dapaah was investigated by the OSP during the Akufo-Addo regime. And he said he found nothing wrong. The woman had committed no crime. 2, Cecilia Dapaah has now been investigated during the John Dramani Mahama regime. And again, the OSP said, I want to read something, point 2.26 of the OSP report. It said, after nearly 7 months of extensive investigations by the office and a parallel inquiry by the Federal Bureau of Investigations of the United States, no direct and immediate evidence of corruption was found in respect of seized funds and frozen bank account linked to Ms. Dapaah and her associates. 1, she's been investigated by 2 different regimes. So if you believe that Akufo-Addo was covering up for her, then you also have to believe that President Mahama is covering up for her. 2, if you believe that Akufo-Addo was not covering up for her, then you have to believe that President Mahama is not covering up for her. Either way, you come to the same conclusions. Both regimes have found nothing wrong with her. That's 1. 2, Cecilia Dapaah has also been investigated by 2 different countries and two different nationalities. By the Office of the Special Prosecutor of Ghana, and also by the Federal Bureau of Investigations. The FBI is par excellence. There is no other investigation organizations in the world that even comes close to the expertise, and experience, and competence of the FBI. I don't know how. Look, in these 8 months of the government, 2, 3, or 4 Ghanaians have been repatriated to the United States to serve prison terms because of crimes they have committed. This same FBI has said that we have looked at everything you've thrown at us. We've looked at everything that has been thrown at this woman for about 2 years now. We've looked at every single allegation that you've asked us, and we found nothing. She's clean as a whistle. We found absolutely nothing against her.
Is that what the OSP report?
I've read. You see, we are all doing revisions here, Martin.
No.
I know you are saying you're remote, but don't come. No, I've read. I'm saying that I've looked at this. This is what I make of this. This is what it means to me.
That's what it means.
That's what it means to me.
Is that what it is?
That is what it is right now. That is what the only thing that is in black and white.
So you see, I have a copy of the report as well. The quote that you made and the commentary that you made that no direct and immediate evidence, the emphasis on immediate evidence of corruption was identified during the investigation. The OSP itself has also issued a statement clarifying that position.
Thank you. I want to come back.
Would you want me to read that?
No, I've read it.
No,
that shows the other statement issued by the OSP shows how incompetent and shows how vindictive they are. It shows their bias. It shows their bias. I'll tell you why. Thank you. I'm happy. Let me explain that. The law says that you have to issue a half-year report in 6 months.
Yes.
That's the law. You spend money, post-tax-based money, to prepare this report diligently. You had all your lawyers, all your investigators read it to make sure it's correct. It says half year. You didn't bring it to us half year. I don't know when their year starts. So if it starts in January, half year is June.
Yes.
If it didn't start in January, but you are bringing us in August, 8 months. So it meant that you needed more time to finish your report. You did that. Now you gave us the report. We read the report. And you're like, we made a mistake.
No.
We now went back and you are now trying to amend the report. It took you 8 months to write the report. That report is false. So we shouldn't take what is on it. Rather, we should believe the haphazard one you just brought up to amend it. And understand this, it's only the Cecilia Dapaah one that you are trying to amend. Now, we now have two statements. One says that nothing. Then you have another one. It also says this. And you are saying that, ignore our official, ignore it, throw it away. Believe in the supplementary one we have brought. That is justice and the OSP. I mean, how do you do it? If you spend, how much money was spent on preparing this report? How much resources were spent? And then you are telling us that you are now poo-hooing your own report. You are now running away from your own report. You are saying that throw it in the gutter. Come and take the rejoinder that I have given you on duty. If there is confusion, who caused the confusion? If there's misrepresentation, who caused the misrepresentation? If there are errors, who caused it? You cannot create or deliberately, willfully, or ignorantly, or mischievously create confusion. And now you are saying, by the way, throw my report in the garbage. Come and read this one. Why are you doing this? If it took you 8 months to prepare a report, that you are not supporting your own report, you are not defending your own report, you are saying believe another one. If I was on that, it's personal. Because why are you afraid of the narrative surrounding it? Why are you afraid? Because you put it there. Why did you create that mischief? And that's the second point I'm making.
I see, but this case is not a closed chapter yet, is it? Because even if you want to base on their report, they refer this to the IOCO. IOCO returned the docket. Now this new IOCO leadership says, I'm interested in this case, bring me the docket, let me look into it.
Thank you. The IOCO has not said anything. I'm reacting to what is in front of me. I'm reacting to what the OSP has done. I am saying that the OSP, in fact, the OSP should tell us how much money was spent on this investigation so far. They should tell us how much collaboration has done. And so far, the OSP is telling us, after all that we have done, we have zero, we have nothing. They've come out empty-handed in this Cecilia Dapaah case. If this report had come out when Akufo-Addo was in power, it would have burned down this village. This town would have been burned down. If this report had come out when the MPP was in power, if MPP had won the election and this report came out, there would have been fires on the streets of Accra because nobody will believe it. The report has come out now, and that is it. Again, you've seen that I have a stand on this position, on here whenever I come.
Right.
I've never said that don't investigate anybody for corruption. No, because my position is clear. I believe in regime accountability and post-regime accountability. Where regime accountability doesn't happen, in this case, you refuse to investigate and punish your own people, I believe that a new administration has every right, in fact, should actually actively pursue it to hold you accountable. At the end of the day, it's about what I call accountability. So long as you raise your hand to take an oath to serve your country, you must pray that one day you can also raise your hand in a docket to defend your regime. Okay. I will never justify. I will never say no do that. But this case, in this particular case, you see, I'm beginning to sense a certain concept of personalized. There's something personal about it. It's like, listen, we must punish Cecilia Dapaah. We must convict her. If not, all the noise, the cacophony of voices and noise about corruption would have been for nothing. It's like we must make sure that this woman goes to jail, or we take her man. If not, we cannot justify the noise we made about her. That is vindictive. That is wicked. And for me, it seems that that is the rat hole that we are now passing through.
I see.
Whatever happened, by whatever means possible, Cecilia Dapaah must go to jail. And I am saying that to me looks bad. Cecilia Dapaah, wherever you are, the God you are praying to, continue praying to that God. The lawyers you have defend you, let them keep defending you. One day, in the court of justice, if you are found guilty, I'm sure you will serve your time. You knew that before coming to government. One day, if you are found not guilty, I'm sure you will say hallelujah. But right now, this report and what it says tells me that somebody out there is bent on sending this woman to jail.